Hi, my name is Shane Sterling. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I wanted to talk about how I transitioned to a raw vegan diet. And I'm not going to talk about all the listed out things I did and the specific details. What I wanted to talk about in this video was my mindset. My greatest strength and my greatest attribute is my mindset. It's why I was able to transition to a raw vegan diet overnight, cold turkey, before and after. I made the switch because I decided to make the switch. It was one day I was eating cooked food, the next day I was 100% raw, and I have been 100% raw ever since. Now that is a mindset issue, and that is a mindset trick that I believe is natural to me, but I don't see it exhibited in other people very often, so I wanted to talk about it because I think it's pretty interesting. I have this uncanny ability to flip a switch in my mind. If I decide I'm doing something, I absolutely 100% commit 100%. I never go back. I don't look back. I'm able to just make the switch and move forward. Now that really comes in handy when you're trying to do things like transition to a raw vegan diet or commit to other things in life, like I'm an entrepreneur in life and I've started businesses, and, committing to things and not looking back, burning the boats behind you has always been one of my greatest strengths. So when it comes to raw food, that's a natural, that's a given that I'm able to apply that strength to that. It's like, for me, it's like seeing where I want to go and who I want to be, and then I just fully commit to that. So if I was, and I have been in my life overweight, if I was overweight and I wanted to lose weight, I would just see myself at the weight I want to be at, and I commit 100% until I'm at that. It doesn't matter how long it takes. It doesn't matter how hard it is. It's just what I need to do to create my vision. So when I see that I want to do something like transition to raw food, all I have to do is picture it in my mind. I picture in my mind what it would be like to be on a 100% raw diet, not eating cooked foods. And I just commit to that. And every single day I don't eat cooked food because I am holding the vision of raw food in my mind. So it's like committing to the vision, committing to what you really want. And some people, I think, have a hard time doing that. It's probably because people don't really know what their big compelling why is. What is motivating you behind it? For me, what motivated me to go 100% raw was a multitude of things, a multifaceted vision of myself, a spiritual reason, a health reason, environmental reasons, and not contributing to destruction and violence in the world, but also actually taking a stand and being in action for what I do want to see in the world. And it really creates a win-win-win, a triple win for everyone and everything around me. So when you see it like that, of course you can commit to that. Of course you can commit. That's what inspires me, and that's what allows me to commit every single day and not have a hard time committing to 100% raw, instead of having the weakness with the cooked foods or the cravings or giving in or allowing myself to have one cooked meal a month or something like that. I absolutely don't need it. It's just not something that I personally need. Committing 100% is easy if you just do it. Committing 100% and never looking back requires one thing and one thing only, and that's a switch in your mind that you flip. And that's it. And you can just stay focused on what you're doing, and you don't have to look back. You can burn the boats behind you and never go back. Burn the bridge behind you and never go back. That's what it actually takes. And that's what it actually is. So if you listening to this are someone who wanted to transition to a raw vegan diet, or have any conviction or take any stand in your life or accomplish any goal, I encourage you to just delve into the deepest why you're doing it. When you uncover the real why, it's actually easy to follow through. It's uncovering the really true, deep, compelling why. Somebody asked me the other day how I stay raw, or how I commit to being 100% raw, and I talked about that, and I said, well, what's your compelling why? He was asking me because he was interested in living a healthier lifestyle and possibly eating more raw fruits and vegetables. And I asked him, well, what's your motivating why to do that? What compels you to want to do that? And he said his response was something pretty surface level, just like, well, I want better health, and that's great and all. That is a good, compelling why. Having good health is very important in life, to enjoy all the benefits of life and enjoy our families and friends. But what is it on a soul level? What is it on a soul level that makes you want to be healthy? So you can be in service to humanity, so you can help your fellow mankind, because it takes a healthy, vital body and capability to be able to be in service to someone. So now that's a real powerful motivator. Being healthy, yeah, but I want to be healthy so I can help others. That's the real key. So what would be another one? Like, I want to be healthy because I want to be able to play with my children when I get older. I want to be healthy so I can play with my grandchildren, or something like that. But maybe the deeper why is because if I'm healthy and I'm able to play with my children, I have the self-esteem and the self-worth that it takes to be a good role model to lead my family's lineage and to lead future generations. Now that's a real compelling why. Something that really ties into our deepest emotional needs, our deepest, most fundamental needs of being alive and being human. For me, being 100% raw is my huge motivating why, and I don't know if I already touched on this. I think I did briefly, but really to describe it a little more in depth is to be in service to the spiritual evolution of humanity. I want my lifetime to influence the direction of how humanity evolves. So I choose to eat vegan and raw vegan food so that my body is a vital light with the electromagnetic energy in my body. So my aura is bright and shining and vibrant, and people all around me can feel it and see it. Because just by being that, I will be able to influence people around me. They'll be interested in why I am the way I am, or why I have the vitality I have, or they won't even know consciously, but it'll just be something unconsciously, and they'll ask a question and I'll mention veganism or I'll mention raw food. I can make a huge impact that way. So me just being true to myself has a huge impact, and I know that. So that's my huge motivating why. I can live on that motivating why every single day of my life. Eating cooked food isn't even an option when that's my motivating why. I see humanity thousands of years from now. People say the saying is like, think 7 generations ahead. And that's great. But I think like 7,000 years ahead. What is humanity going to be like in 7,000 years? Because I'm going to influence that. I'm going to be the reason that it is that way in 7,000 years. So cooked food, no big deal. I can stick to my I can stick to my goal. I can stick to what I know it takes to make that difference effortlessly when I'm connected to such a deep, meaningful why for myself. And I think that goes for every human being, and how to commit and how to make permanent change and how to be effective in your life and how to switch to vegan, how to switch to raw vegan, how to lose the weight, how to be inspirational, how to be a motivational person. Those are what we all want to be. And that's how you do it. You flip the switch because you know the why. The why is what compels every single decision. You never are tempted. You never give in. You never give up, because the why is so compelling. Mine is 7,000 years out. And I love humanity. I believe in humanity, but I don't like the way humanity is acting right now on planet Earth. I don't like the slaughtering of animals. I don't like violence against ourselves. I don't like poverty. I don't like slavery. So I'm going to do my part to change it. I'm going to stand up and think 7 generations ahead and 7,000 years ahead. That's just who I am, and that's just how I think. So that's my message. That's hopefully inspirational to someone. It's true for me. It's absolutely 100% true. That is one of my strengths and one of my gifts. So I thought I'd come on here and share it and talk about it. I hope that's meaningful for you. Thank you for being here on this video. If you liked this message, please give it a thumbs up And please subscribe to my channel for more information and content like this. This is what I love to do and what I love to talk about. Thank you for being here, and I will see you in the next one.